This video is a look at the live music around the Texas Hill Country. I'm including the regions of Seguin and Spring Branch, Bulverde, Gruene, and New Braunfels here. There's 14 different places, giving you a sense for what the music scene looks like around this area of Texas. So we'll get it started off right here in Seguin at the Power Plant Texas Bar and Grill, also known as Seguin Power Plant. This is at the site of a historic and old dam and grist mill going back into the 1890s that gave the first water and electricity to this area. And they say they're giving you today food, fun, and a memorable experience on the Guadalupe River. I was able to catch the Resonator Nighmare band playing here. Typically they're a duo, but today it's a solo. Next up, we're moving into the downtown Seguin area, not too far away, to Bar Seguin. This is a new outdoor patio bar where they say they're serving the best by the best in the heart of Seguin, Texas. And they had Andrew Kreitz out there playing. Next up, not too far away from there, just a few blocks, is the Seguin Brewing Company, also located in historic downtown Seguin. They are an artisan pizzeria and craft brewery, and they had music from Jeff Jacobs on this day. Okay, now we're moving up along the highway there in Spring Branch to Max's Roadhouse. They call themselves Texas Hill Country's premier sports and live music venue. This is a huge place, and there are a lot of people out there on this night. They've got that big indoor area, and they've got that outdoor stage there where I saw the Russ Brown band playing. Okay, now also in Spring Branch is Bourbon and Branch. They call themselves a neighborhood bar, and they are just off that highway there too, with whiskey, cocktails, and beer, and Juanski was playing. Now we're moving to the little area just north of San Antonio called Bulverde. This is Cibolo Creek Vineyard, where they say they have good wine and good times, and they support live music there, in addition to serving up that wine. Next up, we're moving closer to San Antonio. They've got a San Antonio address, but they're close to Bulverde too. It's Rebecca Creek Distillery. This is a really popular distillery, becoming one of the largest artisan spirits producers in the region, with vodkas and whiskeys in 17 states. They have live music there, and they had Trisdon Frederic playing on this day. Next up, we're moving to an exciting new live music venue in San Antonio called Stable Hall. It's actually located in the Pearl District, and it's a landmark building that calls themselves a marquee music venue serving and celebrating South Texas culture. I saw Ryder Grimes playing there. Now we move up to New Braunfels, and you've got Freiheit. This place was built in 1889. It's got that ice house look to it, and it's now surrounded by a new development in New Braunfels, and they're known for their cheeseburgers. They've been having Rio Tripiano playing there on a weekly gig. Okay, now we're moving closer to downtown New Braunfels, and you've got the Redbird Listening Room supporting a bunch of Texas artists and touring artists with their ticketed events in their intimate listening room in the heart of the Texas Hill Country, where the noise subsides and the sound of song takes over. And I saw Possessed by Paul James playing there.
Yes, oh yes, there will be nights when we're lonely as we cry ourselves go to sleep.
Now moving into downtown New Braunfels, there's the Phoenix Saloon. This building has been home to various bars and saloons since 1871, and they are serving up live music and food in this historic building, and they have a lot of live music, and you can catch it on the afternoons too. Here, I caught the High Noon Jazz Posse. Okay, now we're moving over to the little village or little town of Gruene, where there's a place called the Villa. They've got cool tunes, cold drinks, good company, and they're serving up cocktails, wine, and beer, and they had the music of Ian Tonroy on this day. Now we're moving to Gruene itself, where they've got Grapevine on Gruene. This is a Texas wine bar in this historic district. Great place to hang out around the trees as the sun's thinking about setting. I got to see Hannah Swann playing here before she moved out of this area off to Nashville. And then we'll end this off with the famous Gruene Hall. They call themselves Texas' oldest continuously operating dance hall going back to 1878. They've got live music 7 nights a week, and I was able to catch some epic bucket list Texas artists playing here. These were some wild shows with Pat Green and Uncle Lucious.
Just not trying to get right tonight. Alright. Well, the muddy Brazos spills into the Gulf of Mexico, where the skyline's colored by chemical plants. Put bread on the table of the working man. Well, the working man does his best to provide safety and shelter for kids and a wife. Giving a little of his soul every day, making overtime to keep the wolves away.
So there's your look at the live music around these Texas Hill Country areas, including Seguin, Spring Branch, Bulverde, Gruene, and New Braunfels. I posted many other videos about the live music around these areas, so I'll include a link to that in the thumbnail that pops up, as well as in the description below. Check those out, and you could also check out my YouTube channel, where you'll find videos all about touring around Texas and the music scene of Texas. So check out those videos. Thank you for checking out this one, and thank you for your support.